So, just got to the village on the back of Tim's motorbike. We're just here for a little short visit, just because we're coming this weekend. I think Tim's doing a on Thursday night, are you?
I think so, yeah.
Are you videoing?
Yeah, we'll be.
Yes,
I'll
so
be adding it on to the weekend.
sweet. So yeah, Tim's coming up with his missus for a little break in the week when I'm working, and then we're meeting up and coming for the weekend. So we're just here to check on things.
Okay.
It's all green and lush. It's actually better than the grass I've got on my lawn at home. Really is. It's drying out nice. Rucksack's all packed. My food bag's in there. Just waiting on my lift. The village. Well, not at the village yet, but got to the land that the village is on. I'm just heading out now. I'm just going to show you some of these poppies at the side here. Food bag. I think Tim's already here. Nice array of poppies everywhere. That's starting to go to seed. I love poppies, eh? You always get good ones around here. This is the roof of our new cabin sort of thing. Still got to debris it and do all that work to it. Still block off the corners down at the bottom. Yeah, everything's as we left it as usual. Tim's been pilfering some logs for us, and the fire pit needs no words. Doesn't, does it?
Show them that side, that dried side.
Yeah, this. Look at this here. It is just like. It's epic. So we're going to do a lot of work on this trip, and also Chinken. Got to do a lot of work on that now that the thing's pretty much dried in ish. Yeah, so we did have a long discussion about the process we were going to use for this, and we were going to leave it to dry naturally, add a bit, leave it to dry naturally, add a bit, but then we worried that when we actually got the whole thing built, that we'd do the final firing and there's a chance it could produce cracks through shrinkage or something like that, because it's never going to dry as much as it is if you fire it off, other than if you leave it naturally. But yeah, so we're going to fill holes, cracks, make it all tidy, and then start adding more onto it. Tim's playing with his knife.
Sorry, I'm cutting bits out of your lad.
Tyson's here with us too. That is the top of our cabin. You know, the one we built last summer. And there's our turf bit that we put on, and that was all yellow. What was it, a week and a half ago? 2 weeks?
About 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. It was all yellow because we found it all rolled up and dumped. So we unrolled it and put it on there, and it's... Tim also sprinkled some more grass seed on top of it, and yeah, it's proper rooted into the woods. I'm standing on top of a ladder, leaning up against a tree. Tim's just bailing out our clay hole. You just don't need that much water in it.
The third time this week.
Third time. I've bailed it out once.
Here on Thursday, bailing it out.
Sweet. For a change, I didn't get an absolute bitter one. So I've took the roof off one side in order to fire this bad boy off and get rid of some of the man-made rubbish we've got lying around that we've accumulated. I'm a hoarder, what can I say? Tim's working clay, large amounts of it. Tyson's chilling, and I'm building walls. Just built this one here, the end bit of the cabin. Started chinking along here, well, all down the bottom. Be awesome once it's finished. Tim's been doing a lot of work. You'll see it on his video.
Look how smooth it is.
I know. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, I'll put the link as usual down below the video for Tim's video, so you can see what he was doing with the clay. It's so smooth. That's awesome, man. It's got the little lantern going inside the almost finished cabin. Well, miles away finished cabin, but it's still got part of the roof missing, but that's only because we're firing off the new fireplace.
So good.
I'm just building walls again. Pretty much my favourite pastime, building willow walls, even though I hate willow. A lot of work on this now. Look how awesome that is. It's drying too. Started to arch it in at both sides. So this is where I am tonight. Bottom bunk. Front of the new fire pit. Tim's over there in that clay shelter. Morning everyone. Slept real good. Tim's here to make coffee. The rain's on as normal. Tyson. He's such an old man, isn't he?
He is, with this lip. Pretty much stays where I put it.
So Tim's added a lot more onto that, which is firing that off again. Still going with chinking, just got that little bit to do and a little bit up this side, and that is it done to the roof. Just got this little bit to do here, and I've done one wall. So bacon is a go. Gonna have that, and then I've got some caramelised red onion burgers. Bacon roll, just firing the grill off again for burgers. Burgers on my ceramic plate, just finishing off cooking while I've got more streaky bacon on. Yeah, this is going to be epic. Oh, they do look awesome.
Yep.
Well guys, it's like 11 PM. Oh, had a good nap. Stoked up the fire. Some more dryness into it. Got me some nighttime coffee on the go. My MSR pot. It's very wet out there, eh? Put that over just to stop the rain directly falling on that wall. Gives it a better chance to dry. Chinking is just epic. Still loads of it to do. It's one of those tedious jobs, but keep at it, doing bit by bit. We'll get there. And that full wall's done, apart from that gap at the top. This bit here's to do, and this line here. And then that's a full wall. And this one I've just packed in loads in between some of the bigger gaps. Give it a chance to dry before I do it next time. More coffee, and the sun is coming up. Steam coming off that. Well, I've had a nap. I'm getting ready to go home now. I'll put the roof back over, main tarp, just to protect everything. While I was up through the night, I dried a lot more of this out for Tim. The whole thing's, well, it speaks for itself. Also put in this base wall here. Started to put the bed in for the clay and the top in for the, well, the top clay in for the banister sort of thing. That will support the next row of logs for the next wall, and this will all be chinked. Did that last night. Tyson's still snoozing in the bunk bed. Yeah. Just Tyson having a good stretch. Guys, big thanks for watching. We'll catch you all next week.